It is hard to believe that Vlogust is over already and not really much of a grand finale for you guys today. Not really a whole lot to show you because I've been so busy here. Good morning, you guys, and happy Vlogust day 31. It's the final day. Can you believe it already? Anyway, I've got my painting clothes on and I'm about ready to get started in that back room. So we'll just keep working and see how far we get. If you want to see my progress, just stay tuned. Time to get started. I think I'm gonna work on cutting it in today because I did no more work last night after that vlog. My feet were killing me, my one foot specifically. Not sure what's going on with it. I actually have a little lump or something that's happening in the lower part of my leg and just not sure if all that's tied in together or if it's not. So keeping an eye on that. But I decided to call it a night and I kicked my feet up on that ottoman and just chilled out. But they are still hurting very bad today. Well, my left foot is. My right foot in a little bit. I have trouble with that on and off, but this left foot is killing me. So I got no more done last night. Gonna start with the cutting in and then throw this second coat of primer on. Hopefully we'll at least get one coat of color done. In case you are wondering, the closet will be all white, solid white, like the shoe closet that you guys have seen. And then the bathroom will be the two-tone black stripe to match the bedroom. I think a master bath should always flow off of the bedroom, just more aesthetically pleasing that way. So we should hopefully be able to get at least the first coat of the black up in here today. Possibly the second coat. And then of course that will have to cure for a whole week before we can do the striping. So it's going to be a long process as far as the painting goes because you do have to let things cure in between if you're using the painter's tape and all that kind of stuff. But check out this new little gadget I found at Dollar Tree. I have never seen these little paint containers at Dollar Tree before, but we found this in there the other night. It was in the tools section and it is for like if you need to hang it on a ladder, but I figured this would be just perfect for all that cutting in that I have to do today because it definitely is a whole lot easier than having to keep running over to the big bucket. So we're just gonna give this a try and see how it works. Got all of that cut in and I wanted to give you guys a little tip. If you know that you're going to be reusing your brush with the same color, but you got to wait a little while for the first coat to dry, then just slip it down into a Ziploc bag, zip it up to the point of where that handle is, and then twist it tightly, keeping all the airflow out. If you do that, your brush will stay good for about 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours, and then you can reuse the same brush with the same color of paint without having to consistently rinse it. So that's a great tip because if you're like me, you want to keep moving and you don't want to have to wait for your brushes to dry in between coats. Got my feet up, relaxing in between coats, and look at this wonderful lunch my daughter made for me. Who else loves scrambled egg sandwiches? Thumbs up if you do. So, I don't know if it's age, if it's all the health issues, a combination of both, or what. But I've only been working in that room for 2 hours, and I am worn out. Oh my goodness. I used to be a painting machine. Matter of fact, when we did the kitchen, it's been a little over a year ago, I got up one morning and started at like 9 o'clock and didn't finish until 2 o'clock in the morning, all day long painting. And it did not do me near like what this is doing me today. I don't know, you guys. But at any rate, all the primer is on, so now I just have to wait a couple of hours and let that cure for a bit, and then we can start throwing up the color. Based on how long it's taking me, though, to get this done, I'm thinking we'll probably only get the closet done today, and it'll be to get up early in the morning to actually start on the bathroom, but every little bit helps, right? Chocolate ice cream to re-energize me for round 2. Of painting that closet. Break time over. Time to get back to work back here. I'll go ahead and show you how it looks. You guys see the shoe closet. Some of you have seen it before. That's what the interior of this closet will look like as far as the all white. But let's see. All of that primer now is done and set, ready for paint. So this closet really isn't going to look much different for you guys once the white gets in there. The only difference will be because right now the primer is pretty much a flat color. Doesn't have a shine or sheen to it at all. And what we put on our walls is a satin. We have found over all the years and all the painting we've done, which has been a lot, because you guys know I don't just do plain walls. I love designs and that kind of stuff. So all the painting that we've done between churches, other friends' homes, and our own places that we've been, we find that satin is the best for your walls because it's just got enough of that sheen to it that it reflects some lighting, but also allows you to easily wipe off any kind of like food splatters in your kitchen, or, you know, when your little ones are small and they may touch up against the wall with dirty hands. It's easy to clean that right off of a satin finish. A high gloss finish is just a little too glossy, in my opinion, for a wall. That's more for your trim and for your doors. And then of course a flat paint just leaves it dull and it leaves it harder to wipe clean. So your flat paint needs to go on your ceilings and your satin on your walls. So we're going to put the satin in this closet on the ceiling and the walls. And hopefully, just like with that shoe closet over there, it gives it more kind of like a boutique feel because there's a lot of light bouncing off of the shine of the wall. So that's what we're going for in this closet. The white helps it seem a little bigger because this is very narrow. It's very long, but very narrow. So hopefully that white is going to help it feel a little bit bigger when we're in there. But anyway, let's just get going. Enough of my tips for the day and see what happens. Whew. It is 10:30 and I am done, I think. Not done as in the project complete, just done as in spent. Oh my goodness. This has been something, but I'll try to show you what I've been able to get done. I really wanted to complete the closet all the way, but that just didn't quite happen. I do have the first coat completely done, ceiling, walls, cutting in, everything. And then in the bathroom portion, I have the first coat of the ceiling paint. It's an off-white. It's called Oyster. So it's not a stark white. We don't do stark whites on the ceilings except in these closets. But don't think that you're going to really be able to tell with the way the shadows are. But let me turn the camera around and I'll try to show you. So here we are in the bathroom side. And I really don't think you're going to be able to tell a difference in the color. It just kind of picks up white on camera. It is an off-white though, called Oyster, so it's not a stark white, and it is different from the wall, just hard to tell in here. But here is the closet with the first coat all on that beautiful satin stark white top and bottom. You can start to see the light reflecting there. So pretty. So it's about time at 10:30 I could start on the second coat of that bathroom. Takes me about an hour and a half to cut it in, paint the ceiling, and paint all the walls, which isn't bad. It's not that long, but that would put me being done at midnight, and I just don't think I have it in me today. This ceiling in this room, in the bathroom section, probably took right at about an hour. Probably took about half an hour to cut it in, and then another hour, or 30 minutes. Let me start that again. 30 minutes to cut it in and 30 minutes to roll it out. But just don't think I can do it till 1 o'clock this morning, you guys. So I'm going to call it a night, get me a shower, kick my feet up. Already had the Advil going, so hopefully they'll start easing off soon because they are really flared up right now, hurting pretty bad. Get this edited for you guys and throw it on up. It is hard to believe that Vlogust is over already and not really much of a grand finale for you guys today. Not really a whole lot to show you because I've been so busy here. But I did want to say a huge thank you to all of you who stuck with me all month long, who joined in and watched the chaos called Our Lives. We appreciate it very, very much, and from the bottom of my heart, I do thank you. And it won't be long before I'll be seeing you in Vlogtober. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and say goodnight, and we will see you soon in the next video.